Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, we got more snow. And the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? And it's probably about 3 feet on the ground right now. 2 feet on all the buildings and houses. I have the last 3 feet of the roof is copper, so it does kind of, you don't have to worry so much about ice dams there. It won't back up at that point. You can kind of see some of the copper right there by the waste stack. But the lower roof there has had issues in the past with ice dams, and I ended up putting that wire on there that keeps it from, you gotta plug them in and it heats up the edge. And it thaws that out. I gotta go do that. And I tried getting something out of the tent garage yesterday. And of course it pulls on the walls when the weight gets on it, and I tried to go zipper the wall back up, and of course I now have the potatoes above the meat, so to speak. For the pressure to come off that, I'm gonna go get some weight off of it, see if we can go fix that. Hopefully I didn't kill that zipper, that would suck. And some of you guys remember I took, when I built the Honda snowblower setup, and then after I was done I took that wax, the same wax that I'd been using on the VW, toilet ring wax, and I blew it onto this thing and see how it would hold up over the course of the winter time. And it done quite well, so that's why I went with the same issue with the bus. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but there's a layer on it and the water just beads on it and it doesn't rust. It just, you know, there's rust underneath it, but it just kind of pickled it and saved it to what it is. Some areas are a little thick on it still. You can kind of see down here, carve into it. But it seems to be a very good undercoating, and it's a lubricant in a way too. You know, all the pivot points stay nice and lubed. There's a couple areas I didn't get any on, and you can kind of see where it did rust. I forget where they were. I think it was around one of the welds. I think I saw it. But even on the inside of the snowblower, I wouldn't say it makes it not stick anymore. Maybe it might help. You can see it there too. You know, just makes a really good protective barrier. So that's kind of why I went with putting that on the cars. If it saves it, it saves it, you know. You see, here's some thick stuff right here. It wasn't melted down that well. I wasn't all that concerned about the appearance of this. Just more for saving it, you know. So the garage, unfortunately, the fact I've been having the heat on is causing an issue because the ice is coming down to the gutters and backing up in the gutters. And I put this temporary structure on the end of it, a little lean-to looking thing. And I mean, it doesn't even have a solid roof. It's just it's one of the things that the trucks use to cover their load, which is like a vinyl rubber impregnated cloth, I would say, and that's just strung over a bunch of 2x4 frames attached to the wall. Not a very strong structure, and there's a ton of weight on there. If you look at, the light's kind of crappy, but you see that board right there? You see the bend on that board? It's giving you an idea how much that's helping support it. And again, there's another one here. So, and over the course of the next few days, it's going to get warm, so it's actually going to get worse because it's going to start melting off the big garage and melting down onto this and doing just like what you see there with those stalactites hanging. All that's going to come out to over this roof and then remelt and refreeze again. You know, it turns that into a solid block. So I see some snow raking in my future. Snow rake is actually sitting right there, which is a good thing. Hopefully the extension poles are in here too. Oh, there they are, way over there on the wall. Gotta start doing some preemptive strikes, keep stuff from getting damaged, you know. There you go, worst fear, especially when you have those tent garages, how much they could actually handle, you know. I run straps on the interior walls across the top, so from about 3 feet down there's straps that go right across. Tie the walls together, it makes it harder for it to push out. But again, they're only going to hold up to so much. Want to make a fire? Yeah, that's what that would be. I think that wood might be a little wet though. Kubota would make a good cold start, wouldn't it? Yeah, I left the ladder up there this year just because in case I did have any issues, I would have access to get up there. I wouldn't have to go hobbling the thing out of the backyard up to the house. That and I was lazy. The neighbor's house looks like, I remember they had some ice dam issues too a couple of years ago, and they put that same thing, the wire you plug in, and it heats up and melts the last edge of it so you don't get the ice dams. That's a greenhouse down below too, so when it was coming out, it was taking out the windows down below. It would have like big icicles on it, and they would come crashing down. I'm getting to the point I'm ready for spring. Hey, just want to show you what the Northeast is giving us for presents. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing. Stay warm. Take care.